Hola and bienvenido, welcome back to I Just Watched. I'm Joseph. We're talking Season 3 of The Mandalorian, Episode 8, The Return, the finale to Season 3. Everything aside, the next shield scene was amazing. Just to see his progression to, he had no weapon, so he had to just fight, take their weapon, use it against them, move to the next level, fight, take their weapon, next level. Like, just the development, that shit was cool to see the Mando do work. From the jump, people were like, oh, it's the Mandalorian. We never really got to see him do that kind of hand-to-hand work. Just to see him kind of progress through that was beautifully done on screen. It made me love a character I already loved even more. And it's funny, again, development and setup. The failed Moff clones look very Snoke-esque, so you can see them layering that Snoke was a failed clone thing down heavy already. And the fact that Moff was trying to clone himself, not just to live forever, but to give himself the Force through cloning, and to be able to basically, he was trying to force himself to be a Sith in that sense, to be Force sensitive and have the black saber, the dark saber, and Beskar armor. He was trying to combine just the best of everything to be the ultimate and solo weapon, which would have been crazy to see. But I'm glad he's dead. I'm not a fan of the way he went out just being burnt. Like, I would have liked to see him lose dark saber, boom, gang, it's over, versus the quick work he did of just destroying it in his, it's not even just Beskar armor, he was in a mech suit. I didn't like the fact that he was just in a mech suit. I was like, that's very RoboCop-ish, and I wasn't a fan of that for the character. But I'm glad he's gone. Another dogfight in this one, or space dogfight with the jetpacks. I liked it. I liked the hecticness of it, and the fact that you got to see him, because I mean, for the most part, jetpacks, we've only really seen them be used to escape or to chase that, but just to see them use it in a fight against each other to maneuver and stuff, I thought that was beautifully done. I thought the way it looked was wonderful. And back, I said, when Moff dies and just gets burned out by the explosion, you see Bo-Katan pop the little shield and I was like, oh, they dead. Like, if he got burnt out and it's about to hit you, there's no way you survive. And then you see Grogu just, Din Grogu, that one at the end of this, Din Grogu, was he already Din Grogu? I can't remember. Anyways, Din Grogu was just like, nah, I gotcha. Force bubble, baby. I was like, okay, look at Mr. Invisible right here. Saying that, I thought it was cool. When we get back to the bar, you see his little feet walking. Din Grogu's feet was hilarious. The fact that they officially rebuilt and we got IG-11 back as the new sheriff in town. Again, setup, development, I kind of like where it ends, because it feels like it's going to end in that sense where, like, we're getting back to the roots, where it's going to be Din doing his thing as a Mandalorian, be more of that bounty hunter, even though he's very much specifically working for the good guys instead of just anyone, because he has a conscience, because he's trying to be a better father figure now. He's trying to be a proper father figure to his little baby. So I'm intrigued to see how that goes. But I mean, he's literally a rebel fighter. He's a good guy now. He's part of the team. I'm interested to see a little bit more of that focus. Can we focus more on the characters and on this show? I mean, obviously they're going to develop, establish, and set up. That's obvious, of course, but can we do it in a manner where it is not the whole season? It's not every episode. It's not the main objective. It's so in our face. Because season 3, I think it's an okay season. I like pieces of it. Things here and there look beautiful. Some things that I wasn't a big fan of. There's an episode that I didn't like at all. This whole season to me just felt like a giant setup or establishment to the future, to, okay, this is how we're connecting to episode 7, 8, 9, and then this is how we're connecting to Ahsoka, and then this is how it's going to come to fruition in its own Mando movie. This all together is how we're going to push forward to episode 10 with Rey and blah, 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 and all that stuff. So I'm just like, all right, I understand it, but can we be more subtle with it and focus on Mando, Din, Grogu, and that development? But I want to hear your thoughts, your comments, your questions, your concerns. How'd you feel about the season? Are you happy that we're going to go back to the bounty hunter roots a little bit? I'm sad that Bill Burr wasn't in this season. Like I said, I thought the season was okay. It's not beating the first one for me yet, that, because I really like that space western we were getting, that vibe. And I like the second season as well, but you can see where it started to take that turn. Comments, questions, concerns, I love hearing from y'all. I mean, there are clear things that are set up here for the future. I'm excited to see Ahsoka, to see the team come back and just see where they take it. Comments, questions, concerns, I love hearing from y'all. But until next time, stay safe, be well, y con mucho amor. Adios.